So what did you give back to Allah? What? What it is that you sacrificed for this deen? To show Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that this is all you have, and you sincerely want to protect it. What did you do? Because the Sahabas they were tested. None of us, Wallahi, none of you have no idea what it would feel like that you had to leave your mother and your father and your family just because you were a Muslim. Just because you said La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. None of you know what it feels like that because you said La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah, you had to get up, pack all of your bags and move to Canada and leave America because you are a Muslim. None of you know what it feels like to have people wanting to kill you, wanted to chop your head off, and wanted to put you in the dirt because you said La ilaha illallah. None of you know what it feels like to do that, or to have that pressure upon you. If America wanted to kill you because you were Muslim, would you stay fast, or would you leave the religion of Islam? This is the question. You have no idea what the Sahabas went through. And the first war the Sahabas had, I think, was the Battle of Badr. It was 300 of them. And it was about 2,000 of the enemy. They wasn't even ready for battle. They wasn't ready for battle. They didn't have horses and armory and swords. They was undermanned and underarmed. But the messenger of Allah made a dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And he says that if we lose right now, then Islam is finished. It's finished. But there are people here that are willing to sacrifice put their life on the line for the religion of Islam to be established, so that the religion of Islam can reach people 1,400 years later in America, in Philadelphia, in New York, in Canada, in Pittsburgh, in California, in ATL, in Detroit, in Miami, in Antarctica, Alaska, Hawaii. 300 people fighting 2,000 soldiers that's armed to the teeth. Armed to the teeth. You have no idea what that feels like, and what type of pressure, type of scared people was under. But these people put their life on the line so that you and I can make salat 5 times a day. So what are you sacrificing to pay them back? What? Because at the end of the day, people who came before us, they gave up something in order for Islam to reach us. Now it's our time to make sacrifices. It's our time in our day to prove to the people that's going to come after us, like, this is what we did in America. We sacrificed for this deen. Even the slaves that was brought here from Africa, the slaves that were Muslim, some of them wrote Arabic Qur'ans. Some of them made dua that due to the fact that they are oppressed and the white man is stripping them of Islam, they made dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that their future generations receive the religion of Islam and come back to the deen. And we are the recipient of that dua. And we came back to the deen, but what are we doing with it? Are we playing games? Or are we going to move forward for the pleasure of Allah? This is the question. Sacrifice is the answer. But how many people is willing to put up sacrifice? How many people is willing to go down to the masjid and say, listen, Imam, what do you need? You need time? I got that. You need money? Alright, I got that. You need some work around here? I got it. Tell me what it is you need. And whatever it is that I can do, then I will try to do it to the best of my abilities. Until you do that, then you are seriously playing games in the religion of Islam. Because if I took you to court and put you on trial for being a Muslim, how many people are going to be convicted? Or how many people are going to get off scot-free? Because you're just playing the religion of a Muslim you don't really believe. So we need to think about this. And we definitely need to really give it some consideration that are we playing with the religion of Islam or are we sincere people? We need to look at the history and see how many people made sacrifices. You know, Sahabas, some of them was marched on the plank, a platted board, thrown inside boiling hot water. Not because they were fornicators and killers and murderers, because they believed in Allah. Can you imagine that? Someone is going to say, sister, you Muslim? And make you walk on wood. Make you walk on wood. And under the wood is hot, boiling oil. And they're going to push you in that oil because you say La ilaha illallah. Are you ready for that? But it's our time. And the crazy part is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not even demanding a heavy sacrifice from us. None of us have to leave our homes and go somewhere else. None of us have to leave our family, break off the relations with our mother and our father. None of us, the Sahabas went to war with their sons and their fathers. Can you imagine that? That you're about to go to war and on the opposite side of this field is your son, is your father, your uncle. You have to kill them or they're going to kill you. People who you was just celebrating birthdays with a year ago. People you was just hugging saying that you love a year ago. Now you got to put it all on the line for Allah and His Messenger. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not asking the difficult sacrifices from you and I. If you ask me, we have it easy. You get up, you can pray every day. No one trying to kill you because you're Muslim. You ain't got to leave your house. All you got to do is give dawah. Tell people about Allah and His Messenger. Is that a difficult thing to do? Help Muslims stay on their deen. Help give money to the masjid. Sacrifice your money. Because everything that we're doing, the Sahabas did this and more. When the Messenger of Allah, when he got a group of sisters together and told them that we need sacrifice for Allah and His Messenger, they took off their earrings that were gold and they threw their earrings in a pile. All of them. Meaning they sacrificed on the spot for Allah and His Messenger. So we need Muslims to make sacrifices, to make contributions to the deen. It don't matter what type of contribution you make, as long as you make one. Whatever it is you can do. You know, that's what we do when somebody becomes Muslim. You know, the sister becomes Muslim. We call the sister Fatima. Fatima, you know, we have a new shahada over here. You think you have any overgarments for her? Oh yeah, let me see what I can get. You know, Fatima go down in her basement, you know, in the closet, in the trunk. When she opened the trunk, the moths fly away. You know, the moths fly away from eating the clothing. She get the two raggediest overgarments she can find, wash them, and put them in a bag, and send them to the new shahada. That's the level of Cain. That's what Cain did. You know, but the sister who's sincerely is a lover of Allah and His Messenger, she get the phone call. Sister Aisha, you know, we have a new shahada over here, and she needs some overgarments. She goes into her closet and get the Eid outfit that she had, that she loved, because she wants the sister to feel special, because this religion is special. And she give her the best outfit she has. Because she don't love that outfit, she loved that new shahada. That's what the point is. She loved the new shahada because she say La ilaha illallah. What is clothing? What is that? What is that? What is clothing going to do? Is clothing going to help you get to Jannah? No. No. But if you sacrifice clothing for a new shahada, it will help you get to Jannah, because you sacrifice the best for a person you didn't even know, only because she believes in Allah. That's it. So we have to sacrifice. We have to.